Hello everybody and welcome to Peace in a Pod Yoga Studio. I hope that this day finds everybody at home safe and healthy with their families. This is our first attempt at a pre-recorded video that we can post for our yoga community just so that you can have a little practice to do at home on your own. This first practice that we're going to come into today is going to be an all-level flow into yin class, and I have my two favorite yoga students here with me today, Mickey and Gracie. So I thought that having the three of us, you would be able to see different variations of the poses and postures, and just most importantly, like with any practice, just listen to your body, do whatever feels good, and never come to a place of pain. Always take rest when you need rest, take water when you need water, just really honoring your body. So we're just going to start off with a nice seated meditation today. So finding that nice cross-legged position, maybe half lotus pose, whatever feels most comfortable for you. You could always feel free to prop your hips up either on a block or a blanket. And if it feels better to have your legs extended long, feel free to take that option as well. And just finding that nice comfortable position for your arms. Palms can face down or up. And then just finding that length in your spine, inhaling your shoulders up to your ears, and then exhale, draw them down your back. Allow your arms to rest heavy, becoming grounded through your sit bones, relaxing your legs completely, letting go of any tension in your belly, softening every muscle in your face. Softening the space between your eyebrows, softening your jaw completely. Maybe swallowing a couple of times to relax your throat. And just checking in with your shoulders once again. Make sure that they're nice and relaxed away from your ears. Arms and hands resting heavy. Checking in with your belly one more time, letting go of any tension. And then with your eyes gently closed, taking a big breath in through your nose, holding at the top, and then exhaling to let it go through your mouth. And just allowing your awareness to come to your breath. Allowing your breath to flow naturally in through the nose and out through the nose. Not making any changes to your breath. Just simply noticing each breath in and each breath out. Noticing the cool air flowing in through the nostrils and the warm air flowing out. Taking time to notice the quality of your breath, the length of your breath. Notice where you're breathing from today. Are you breathing from your chest? Maybe your breath is a little bit fast or a little bit forced. Or are you breathing from your belly? And has your breath already started to slow down? as you continue to notice your breath, notice how your breath naturally starts to slow down. Start to notice your exhales compared to your inhales. And see if you can bring the same amount of energy to your exhales as you are to your inhales. Maybe inhaling for the count of 5 and exhaling for the count of 5. Next inhale, just gently floating your hands to heart center, allowing your eyes to remain closed, and just taking this time to set an intention for your practice. So this might be one word, it might be a mantra, it might be something that you want to invite into your day or your week. And once you've set that intention to yourself, just repeat it to yourself silently with your next 3 cycles of breath. Once that 3rd cycle of breath is complete for you, just releasing your hands, palms face down on your knees. You can allow your eyes to remain closed here. And then we're just going to start to warm up our spine by cycling through a few seated cat-cows. Palms face down on your knees. As you inhale, draw your chest and your belly forward, gaze coming up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, round your spine, take your gaze to your belly. Inhale, chest and belly forward, gaze comes up, let the head fall back. Exhale, round your spine, gaze to your belly. One more round, inhale, chest and belly forward, gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, gaze to your belly. Inhaling to rise up to a neutral spine, eyes can be open or closed. Coming into a twist here, inhaling your arms up. As you exhale, your left hand's going to come behind you, and your right hand to your left knee. Coming into a gentle spinal twist, inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper. One more breath, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, find your twist. Exhale, come all the way back to center. Inhale to reach up. Exhale to the opposite side. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, gaze over your back shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find your twist. One more breath here. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Just crossing your legs in the opposite way. So bringing the opposite foot back on top or in front. Inhaling to reach up, staying grounded through your sit bones. And as you exhale, draw your belly into your spine. And then just release your hands out in front of you. Keep pressing down through your sit bones. As you start to walk your forehead a little closer to the mat, even if it doesn't make that connection. Start to crawl your fingertips a little further away from your body. And then as you inhale, start to walk your hands over to the right. Maybe crawling your left fingertips out a little bit further than your right. And really pressing your left hip back. Breathing into your left side body. Exhale, come back to center. And then inhale, take it to the opposite side. This time, right fingertips are coming out a little bit further. Pressing back through your right hip, breathing into your right side body. Inhale, come all the way back to center. Bring your hands back to your body. Make your way to a kneeling position. You might want to have one of your blankets Or if you're at home, one of your towels nice and handy. We're setting up for toe squat pose. So I'm just gonna come to face sideways so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. You girls can keep facing forward. So if you need a little bit of padding underneath of your knees, you're just gonna bring that folded blanket. And then from here, you're gonna make sure all of your toes are tucked under. Usually you have to use your fingers to make sure that your pinky toes, your baby toes are tucked under. And then just really sitting back heavy onto your heels. So right away, some of you will be feeling this in your feet, really waking up that fascia on our feet. We're gonna start by just having our hands, palms face down on our thighs. Allow your eyes to gently close. Let go of any tension through your face. Really soften through your jaw. This is a yin yoga posture, so we really want to let go of as much muscle engagement as possible. Maybe noticing if you might be clenching your teeth. You might slightly part your lips. Maybe noticing your body heating up here, stimulating all of your yin meridians. With our yin yoga postures, we hold these poses for time and we really let go of our muscle engagement so that we can go beyond the muscle, targeting the ligaments, the fascia, the connective tissue, and the joints. So you always want to come to a place where you're feeling something, but never coming to a place of pain. And if some of these postures are quite new to you, you might need to release from the pose for a couple of breaths. Know that that's always an option. With your next inhale, just floating your hands to heart center, staying in the pose if you can. Really allowing your awareness to stay with your breath. Sometimes it helps to send your breath to your toes in this pose. Maybe coming back to that count of your breath. Inhaling for the count of 5. And exhaling for the count of 5. We're almost halfway through the pose. You can keep your hands at heart center, or you can inhale and reach your arms up. Bend your elbows, sweeping your right arm underneath of your left, coming to eagle arms. So the palms of your hands or backs of your hands are going to come to touch, and then lifting your elbows up and line with your shoulders. Start to press your hands away from your face, really feeling this through your shoulders. Stay with your breath. Leaving your legs exactly how they are. We're going to release our hands. Inhale to reach up. Coming into eagle arms with the opposite side. Left arm's going to sweep under. Backs of your hands or palms to touch. Elbows in line with your shoulders. Press your hands away from your face. Soften your belly. Remaining heavy back onto your heels. Stay with your breath. Beginning 3 more of your own breaths here. Once your third cycle of breath is complete for you, start by releasing your hands. Bring your hands right out in front of you. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Shift your weight into your hands to lift up your feet, and then slowly start to wiggle your toes. This is where you're really going to feel this pose. And then if it feels good for your body, start to pat out your feet. a nice counter pose, we're going to come into an ankle stretch here. So this time we're going to come to rest on the top or the shoelace side of our feet. You can keep that blanket underneath of your knees if you need the support. And then just sitting back onto your heels. For some of you, this might be enough here, just having your palms face down on your thighs. For those of you who want to find a little bit more sensation, because we are looking to find the sensation through the tops of our feet and our ankles, you might bring your hands back behind you and then just start to lift up your knees until you can feel that sensation in the tops of your ankles and your feet. We won't be holding this pose quite as long, but just making sure that, like all of our yin postures, you're coming to a place where you can feel the sensation. If you want to find even a little bit more, you could drop down onto your forearms, maybe even find a little bit of a back bend, letting your head fall back, really relaxing through your throat, softening through your face, and then coming back to the awareness of your breath. Inhaling for the count of 5, and exhaling for the count of 5. Staying here for 3 more of your own breaths. Once your third cycle of breath is complete, slowly and gently releasing from the pose. Once again, you're going to bring your hands out in front of you, shift your weight into your hands, lift up your feet, and then this time, we're going to slowly circle our ankles in one direction, and then the other. And then making your way into a wide-legged child's pose. Big toes touch, knees nice and wide. Bringing your forehead down to rest on the mat, extending your arms long in front of you. Coming back to the awareness of your breath. Really finding engagement through this child's pose here. Drawing your shoulder blades together and down your back. Drawing your lower belly in and up. And then pressing your hips a little closer to your heels. Really pressing in to your entire hand until you start to hover your forearms off the mat. Come back to your breath. Maybe starting to engage your Ujjayi breath here. So allowing your breath to be audible, especially on your exhale. Think about fogging up a mirror with your mouth closed. And with your next breath, tucking your toes, sending your hips up or down or facing dog. Making sure your feet are about hip distance apart, so that's 2 fists. And then start to find whatever movements feel good. So pedal out your legs, bend one knee, then the other. Or you're just taking your feet a little wider apart. Maybe find some movement in your shoulders and your hips. And then take a slight bend to your knees and see if you can press your chest a little closer to your thighs. So thinking more about getting your chest to your thighs than about how low you can reach your heels. Really soften your shoulders, let go of any tension in your face and your neck. Take a big breath in, and a big breath out, let it go through your mouth. Take your gaze up to your hands, walk your feet up for ragdoll pose. Bringing your feet hip distance apart, scoop up opposite elbows, and just allow everything to hang heavy here. Start to find some movement, rock from side to side, keeping as much of a bend in your knee as you need here. And then start to shift your weight from your toes and then back into your heels. Release the grip you have on your arms. Stay grounded through all 4 corners of both of your feet, and then start to walk your hands behind your left heel. Coming into a little bit of a twist here. Inhale back to center, and then exhale to the opposite ankle. Inhale back to center. Exhale, go a little bit deeper into your fold. Maybe straighten out your knees just a little bit more. Send your sit bones a little bit higher. Inhale to a halfway lift. Hands can come to your shins, flat spine, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep your arms sun salutations. Bringing your hands down by your sides. Inhale your shoulders up. Just exhale, roll them down your back. Getting ready to flow. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge the hips forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach all the way up. This time we're going to find a back bend. Press your hips forward, look back, reach back. Big exhale through the mouth, hands come to your heart. Hands by your sides. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge the hips forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up. This time go deeper into your back bend, reach back, look back. Big exhale through the mouth, hands come to heart center. So remembering with our vinyasa flow practice, all of our movements are linked to our breath. So you might notice that Gracie or Mickey might be going a little bit faster or a little bit slower than I'm cueing. So really just moving with your own breath here. We're going to start to get ready to make our way into some sun salutations. So bringing our hands down by our sides, we're going to get ready to flow all the way down to the mat. Inhale to reach up, look up. Exhale, hinge the hips forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, bend your knees, walk your jump back to a high plank. Start by holding your high plank here. Fingers are spread nice and wide. Shift your weight to your toes so your shoulders are slightly ahead of your wrists. Really engage your core. Draw your low belly in and out. Stay with your breath. Option here to drop down to your knees. We're going to start by coming all the way down to our belly. And then inhaling to a baby cobra. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, hover your hands. Exhale back to a downward facing dog. Option to come up on your knees on your way up. Big breath in. Full breath out, let it go. Gaze to your hands, bend your knees, hop or walk your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, find plank, same breath, lower down, low plank, elbows tight. Inhale, upward facing dog and cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Big breath in, full breath out, let it go. Make sure you're breathing, girls. Gaze to your hands, bend your knees, hop or walk your feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, find plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to raise your right leg up behind you. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Right knee, left elbow. Exhale, back. Squeeze your right knee into your chest, really engage your core, and then plant your foot between your hands, back from the 45-degree angle. Inhale to rise up, warrior one. Really ground it down to the outer edge of your back foot to draw your left hip forward. Think about squaring your shoulders off in front of you, really active in your fingertips. Fingers spread nice and wide, turning your pinky fingers in slightly, deep bend in your front knee. Option to stay here, keeping your gaze straight in front of you, or maybe finding a little bit of a back bend. But wherever you're at, stay strong in your front knee. Inhale, gaze comes back in front of you. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to a high plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to left elbow. Exhale, back. Left knee, right elbow. Exhale, back. Left knee into your chest. Really engage your core. Plant your foot between your hands. Inhale to rise. Warrior one. Deep bend in your front knee. Really grounding down through the outer edge of your right foot to draw your right hip forward. See if you can take a deeper bend in that front knee. Then maybe finding your back bend, maybe taking your gaze up or to the wall behind you. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, raise your right leg up behind you. Bring your foot between your hands. Inhale to rise, warrior one. Take time to square your shoulders off with the wall in front of you. And then as you exhale, we're going to open up to warrior two. So really widen your stance. Take up space on your mat. Deep bend in your front knee. Bring your fingers down to your front knee. Just notice if you can open it up towards the pinky side of your foot. And then take a deeper bend. Inhale your arms back up. Active in your fingertips. Gaze is over your front middle finger. Notice if you would draw your shoulders back over your hips. Keep your core engaged. Stay strong in your front leg. Find your breath. Bringing your back hand down to your back leg. Flip your front palm. Reach up and reach back for Exalted Warrior. Option to bring your back hand to your opposite front pocket. Stay strong in that front leg. Stay with your breath. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Bring your foot between your hands. Inhale to rise, Warrior 1. Exhale, open up, Warrior 2. Take up space. Deep bend in your front knee. Allow your knee to track over towards the pinky side of your foot. Active in your fingertips. Core engaged. Draw your shoulders back over your hips. Stay with your breath. Take a deeper bend in your front knee. Back hand comes down to your back leg or to your opposite front pocket. Flip your front palm. Reach up and reach back for Exalted Warrior. Keep the bend in your front knee. Stay with your breath. Reach to the wall behind you. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, hands down. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Full breath out, let it go. Inhale, raise your right leg. Bring your foot between your hands. Inhale to rise, Warrior 1. Exhale, open up, Warrior 2. Exalted Warrior. Flip your front palm. Reach up and reach back. Stay strong in your front leg. Inhale, Warrior 2. As we exhale, we're going to come to extended side angle. Right arm to your right leg. Left arm's going to sweep up and over. Stay strong in your front leg. And then option to stay exactly how you are here, or you can engage through your obliques and lift that bottom arm like you're holding a big beach ball. Keep your core engaged, strong in your legs. Steady in your breath. Keep breathing. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do the other side and then we'll take a little break. Inhale your left leg up. Bring your foot through your plant. Inhale to rise, Warrior 1. Exhale, open up, Warrior 2. Take up space. Exalted Warrior, reach up and reach back. Strong in your front leg. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle. Notice what's happening in your left hand. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Imagine you're holding a pizza. So active in both of your hands here. Option to stay here once again, or you can engage through your obliques. Lift that bottom arm. Keep the bend in your front knee. Wherever you're at, keep drawing your top shoulder back. Inhale back to Warrior 2. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back to a child resting pose. Allow your forehead to rest here. Take this time to notice your breath. Taking the next 3 exhales out through the mouth. Breathing loudly so that everybody in the room can hear your breath. Once your third cycle of breath is complete for you, bringing yourself back up to downward facing dog. Maybe pedaling out your legs. Bringing your big toes to touch behind you. Inhale, come high onto your toes. Raise your right leg up. Bring your foot between your hands. And slide your front foot forward until you've got a 90-degree bend in your front knee. Inhale to rise up for Crescent Warrior. Right away, getting strong and straight in your back leg.
I can't do this.
An option for this pose, Gracie, if you want to show the variation, you can keep your back knee down. So you can be down on your back knee or you can be up for Crescent Warrior, wherever you're at. Exhale your hands to heart center. Draw the crown of your head forward and then twist towards the right. Left elbow is going to come to the outside of your right knee. And this is a really tricky balancing pose, so if you follow, just come right back in. Really press your palms together to draw your top shoulder back. Slowly come all the way back to center. If your back knee is down, lift it up. Coming to Crescent Warrior, keeping your hands at heart center. Deep bend in your front knee. Start to walk your back footing a little bit closer. And then making your way to Warrior 3. Right away, point your left toes down to draw your left hip down, keeping your hips parallel with your mat. Think upward facing dog in your chest. Shining your heart forward. Slowly coming all the way back. Inhaling to reach up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down to plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale. Remember, you can take breaks when you need breaks. Big toes to touch. Inhale to reach your left leg up. Bring your foot between your hands. Slide that front foot forward. Get strong and straight in your back leg. Think about drawing your back kneecap and your back heel up. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Take a deeper bend in your front knee. Draw the crown of your head forward. Twist towards the opposite side. Bringing your thumbs to the center of your chest. Really pressing your palms together. Draw your left shoulder back. Twisting a little bit deeper with each breath here. Slowly coming all the way back to center. Lifting that back knee up. Keeping your hands at heart center. Start by walking your back foot in a little bit closer. And then make your way to Warrior 3. Point your toes down towards the mat. Draw your right hip down. Lift your chest. Shine your heart forward. It's really helpful to stay active in that back foot here. Slow and controlled. Come back to Crescent Warrior. Reach up. Exhale, hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Lower down, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Taking one more full breath in. And full breath out, letting it go through your mouth. Keeping your gaze back at your feet, walking your hands all the way back to your feet. Inhaling for a halfway lift. Exhale to a forward fold, keeping your feet hip distance apart. Sinking your hips down low, sweeping your arms up for king chair pose. Right away, taking a look down at your feet, making sure all of your weight is in your heels here. You might even lift your toes off of the mat. Sinking your hips down nice and low. Exhale your hands to heart center. Draw the crown of your head forward. Twisting towards the fireplace side of the room. Right away, we're going to open up our hands. Our left hand's going to come between our feet. Right hand goes straight up towards the ceiling. Hips are down nice and low. Draw your top shoulder back. Maybe taking your right hand and placing it on your left sit bone to find that half bind. Sink your hips down low. Inhale to reach your arm back up. Take your hands back to touch. Come back to center. Twist towards the opposite side. Right away, right hand between your feet. Draw your left shoulder back. Option to take that left hand to your right sit bone. Finding the half bind. Sink your hips down low. Keep drawing your left shoulder back. Inhale, reach your left arm back up. Hands come back to touch. Turn towards the front wall. Sink your hips down lower. Reach your arms up. Exhale, find a forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out to the side. Sink your hips down low for your yogi squat. Elbows coming to the insides of your knees. Thumbs to heart center. Maybe shifting your weight from one hip to the other hip. Just allowing your hips to soften and open up. Option here to use one of your blankets or a block. And just placing them underneath of your sit bones. Or if it's comfortable, just staying exactly how you are. but just allowing your eyes to close down here. Coming back to the awareness of your breath. Letting go of any tension in your face, softening your jaw completely. With your next breath, allowing your eyes to blink open, bringing your hands out in front of you, and then just bringing your feet back together, and then walking your way all the way to a high plank, holding your high plank here, keeping your core engaged, once again shifting your weight to the balls of your toes, and then we're going to turn our elbows in as we slowly lower all the way down to our belly for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing your right ear to rest, arms relaxed down by your sides, and just allow your eyes to gently close. Soften your body completely. Noticing the connection of your heartbeat to your breath. Being thankful for your body. With your next inhale, taking your gaze out in front of you, flipping your palms so your pinky fingers are grazing the sides of your legs. Bringing your feet as close together as possible. As you inhale, lift your chest and your arms and your legs. Keeping your gaze slightly in front of your mat, bringing your big toes as close together as possible. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, using the strength of your back, lifting up everything a little bit higher, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release, left ear rests, arms relaxed completely. Finding a big breath in. And a full breath out, let it go. Second set of Locust Pose, gaze coming back out in front of you, flipping your palms, pinky fingers grazing the sides of your legs, zip up your legs into a nice straight line. Inhale to lift everything up. Noticing if you would lift your thighs a little bit higher, lifting one more rib off the mat. Option to keep reaching to the wall behind you, or you can interlock your fingers, drawing your shoulder blades together and back. Lifting everything 2 inches higher, wherever you're at, staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to release. Right ear rests, arms relaxed completely. Finding a big breath in, and a full breath out to let it go. Taking your gaze back up in front of you, bringing your hands underneath of your shoulders, pressing into the tops of your feet to make your way into upward facing dog, lifting your thighs off the mat. You might notice that you've created the openness to maybe even take your gaze up to the ceiling. Holding this for 3, 2, 1, and then coming back to downward facing dog, pedaling out your legs. Taking a big breath in, and a full breath out, let it go through your mouth. And then we're going to come into a nice gentle inversion here before we make our way into some hip openers. So from downward facing dog, just dropping down onto your forearms, maybe interlocking your fingers, making your way into dolphin. So our entire forearm is resting on the mat. You can bring your head down to the mat, and then you're just going to start to walk your feet as close to your face as you can, finding this nice gentle inversion. Now you have the option to stay here. We're going to be here for 5 breaths, or you can come into a supported headstand. If you fall out, come right back in. Maybe just working on lifting one leg at a time. Really engaging your core. Getting active in your feet. Going wherever your body wants today. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly and mindfully release. Coming back to your downward facing dog. Inhaling your right leg up. Bend your right knee. Draw your right knee through your right wrist. Extend your left leg nice and long behind you. Take a look back at your leg. If you have any pain in your knee here, slide a blanket or a towel underneath of your knee, or even underneath of your left shin to allow your knee to float. Draw your hands back in line with your hips. Notice if you could draw your left hip forward slightly. Inhale to reach your arms up, maybe taking a little bit of a back bend. And as we slowly start to make our way into sleeping pigeon, start to guide your left hip forward, and then extend your arms in front of you. You can bring a block or a blanket, or you can just stack one hand on top of the other. And rest your forehead down on your hands, as long as you have your forehead resting on something. Once you've made your way into this pose, just allow your body to soften completely. Coming back to the awareness of your breath. Beginning 5 more of your own breaths here. Once your 5th cycle of breath is complete, slowly and mindfully, knowing that there's no hurry, bringing your hands back to your body, tucking your back toes, sending your hips up for downward facing dog, maybe pedaling over your legs, or maybe extending that right leg up behind you, maybe circling through your right hip. Just whatever feels good here. When that feels complete, coming back to downward facing dog, inhale your left leg up, bend your knee, left knee comes through to your left wrist, extend your right leg long behind you. Once again, if you have any pain in your right knee, you can place a blanket or a towel underneath of it. Hands come in line with your hips. Inhale to reach up. Soften through your hips. As you exhale your way to sleeping pigeon, draw your right hip forward, eventually finding rest for your forehead, however that looks for you. Knowing that one side might feel completely different than the other. Really honoring your body, letting go of as much muscle engagement as possible. Coming back to the awareness of your breath, and just allowing everything to soften here. Getting 5 more breaths. Once your 5th cycle breath is complete, start to walk your hands a little closer to your body. Tuck your back toes. Send your hips up for downward facing dog. Start to pedal out your legs. Maybe raising that left leg up, bending your knee and circling through your hip. Taking your gaze to your hands. Bending your knees. Bringing both of your feet up, crossing one ankle over the other. And then slowly making your way down onto your back. Feel free to grab one of your blankets to support underneath of your head on your way down. You could always take your other blanket and you could roll it up to support, or fold it up even to support underneath of your knees. And then just making your way into the final Shavasana.
So really taking up space on your mat, bringing your legs wide apart, lifting up your back to draw your shoulders a little closer together underneath of you. Maybe bringing your arms a little further away from your body. Taking a big breath in through your nose, holding at the top. Exhale to let it go through your mouth. And then just allowing your entire body to settle into stillness. Releasing any urge to move or fidget or adjust. Letting go of controlling your breath. Allowing everything to be exactly how it is. And allowing yourself to be exactly how you are. Slowly bringing your awareness back to the four corners of the room, back to the four corners of your mat, and then back into your body. Slowly wiggling your fingers and your toes, circling your ankles and your wrists. Maybe eventually finding your way to that nice deep pencil stretch, reaching your arms overhead, pointing your toes. Give me a sigh or a yawn. And then allowing your knees to bend. Bringing your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a nice, tight, loving hug, squeezing everything in. Maybe rocking from side to side. And then when you're feeling ready, just roll into a fetal position on your right, using your right arm as a pillow, curling your body up into a nice, safe ball. Take time to notice how your body's feeling. Take time to be grateful for taking time for yourself. And just reminding yourself how important that is. Taking a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Tucking your chin down into your chest, press into your left arm and then your right. Slowly making your way up to a seated position on your mat. Floating your hands to heart center. Allowing your eyes to blink open when you're ready. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining us. I hope you enjoyed your practice. It was my honor to guide you. Namaste. Namaste.
Namaste.